And this is an example of our cloud. Our project is focused on the formation of clouds. We chose this because clouds affect us daily and they are very important in our everyday lives.
Our question for our experiment is, will varying pressures force water vapor into a cloud?
Our hypothesis is that the pressure does affect clouds, and if we pump the pressure into the bottle 10 times and put a couple of drops of water into the bottle, a cloud will form in the bottle.
Our independent variable was the amount of pressure we pumped into the bottle. Our dependent variables were the thickness and density of the cloud. And our controlled variable was the hand pump and the 2-liter bottle.
For our project, we researched how clouds form and what they need to form. We learned that clouds are just condensed water droplets. When water evaporates, it rises into the atmosphere, where it condenses and a cloud forms. We also learned that clouds always need a surface to condense on, which in most cases is water and dirt. Even the cleanest air has microscopic particles of dirt. Dirt is needed for clouds to form. Another thing we found when we researched is that there needs to be a certain amount of water and air pressure for a cloud to form. Air always contains water, which is why clouds can form at any time. The water cycle is also very important. It is the foundation for the formation of clouds. The water cycle is what brings the water needed to form clouds into the atmosphere.
To conduct our experiment, we didn't need very many materials. All we used was a 2-liter bottle, hand pump, stem valve, water, and tape.
Our procedure was really easy and simple. First, we took the empty 2-liter bottle and put a few drops of water in it. After that, we attached the stem valve to the hand pump with tape. Following that, we put the stem valve into the bottle. While one person held the stem valve in place, the other person pumped air into the bottle. Once we got a certain amount of air inside the bottle, we pulled out the stem valve. After that, we observed the cloud to form inside the bottle. Then we repeated these steps, changing the amount of air that we pumped into the bottle.
During our first attempt, we pumped 10 psi and a perfect cloud formed. For our second attempt, we pumped 13 psi, and for our third attempt, we pumped 7 psi. For both of those, a slightly visible cloud formed. For our fourth attempt, we pumped 5 psi, and for our fifth attempt, we pumped 2 psi. And for both of those attempts, the cloud was barely visible.
This is the graph we used to show our results.
We concluded that our hypothesis was correct. When we pumped the pressure to 10 psi, a cloud formed. Also, a less dense and less clear cloud formed when we pumped more or less than 10 psi into the bottle. We found out that a cloud needs a certain amount of pressure in order to form. If there is too much or too little pressure, then a cloud won't form. We also found out that a cloud needs a little amount of water to form, which is used as the cloud surface to condense on. We concluded that the amount of pressure affects a cloud's formation greatly.
Here's a list of the resources that we used during our project. Thank you for watching our presentation. We hope you learned more about clouds just like we did when conducting this experiment.
Do you have any questions?
How did you determine the PSI?
We had a little gauge that was on the top of the hand pump.
You said in your research that you needed dirt.